All right, everybody, going live tracking some strong thunderstorms out there, particularly going live on our Facebook page because our group page would not go live. So we're back to our old page again. So anyway, tracking reason I'm tracking this storm, it is a strong storm. It's not severe, but the storms today will be capable of producing microbursts. So these things can happen quickly and suddenly. So that's why we're live, and looks like we got a watch issuance right now. So.
The National Weather Service has issued severe thunderstorm watch number for 3 p.m. Central Daylight Time. This watch includes the following counties in Alabama: Blunt, Coleman, DeKalb, Jackson, Madison, Marshall, and Morgan. Remember, a severe thunderstorm watch means the conditions are favorable for the development of severe weather, including large hail and damaging winds in and close to the watched area. While severe weather.
Alrighty. So we got a severe thunderstorm watch, and here comes that warning that I was just expecting. Station 58, all stations. We got emergency traffic, severe thunderstorm warning. It's been issued for northeastern Marshall County, northeast Alabama, southwest Jackson County, and northeast Alabama, west central DeKalb County, and northeast Alabama. That'll be until 2 o'clock. 12:59 p.m. A severe thunderstorm is located near Section, or 7 miles east of Scottsboro, moving west at 15 miles per hour. 60-mile-an-hour wind gust, quarter-size hail possible. Locations impacted will be Scottsboro, Rainsville, Henniger, Sylvania, Fife, Hollywood, Powell, Section, Pisgah, and Dutton. Station 58. Sorry, I had to cut my pager off. It's about to go drive me crazy with all this going off at the same time. Give me just a second, everybody. And I copy that 26, got you checked in. So this little storm here moving off to the west, let me make sure everything's working properly. Give me just a second to reset this real quick. Hello everybody, thanks for joining. Tried to go live on the group, that didn't work, so we had to come back over here. Give me just a second to get this adjusted. I don't know why it's doing this, so actually yes I did. Give me just a second, just thought about it. I know exactly why it's doing that. And I can't change anything because I'm live, so we'll just have to deal with it being a little bit off there. Just give me just a second, I'll adjust it on my screen end until we can figure that out. I know why it's doing that. The resolution is reset on it again. I don't know why it keeps resetting on my stream, but it does. But anyway, let me get a secondary radar up here just a second. I believe this one might work a little bit better, hopefully.
KE460 monitoring.
Alright guys, give me just a second. KE4EXT, is this KO4F you had?
This KE4SXC.
Roger that. Just want to let you know, I don't know if there's a net going on, I just got my radio going, but there is a severe thunderstorm warning in effect for, that'll be west central DeKalb County. Looks like it could impact areas around the Fife area, Sylvania, Henniger, Rainsville area.
Yeah, that's what got me on here. My brother's weather radio went off. Also, they had said just prior to that,
Yeah, roger that. There is a severe thunderstorm watch out till I think like 8 o'clock, he said. All right, this is KO4FUN. If any of y'all have any traffic, any reports, feel free to pass them along. I got EMA on the other line over here, so I can pass that along to them. This is KO4FUN. I'll be standing by, monitoring.
416 monitoring.
All right, so
By the way, 416.
looks like this storm here is around the Hodge, Dutton area, moving towards Section. So if you're in them areas, so be aware you could get some downburst 60-mile-an-hour winds, maybe even 70. These storms are capable of producing some damaging winds, that's for sure. So let's go ahead and take a look at the reflectivity, velocity rather. I do see some potential for maybe some damaging wind gusts around County Road 47, County Road 68 there, south of Dutton. There could be some damaging winds in that area, seeing that on the velocity. Just relative really quick. Good news is no rotation that I'm seeing in it, but there's some damaging winds. But yeah, it definitely looks like we're possibly seeing some damaging winds south of Dutton, just to the west of County Road 122, actually passing over County Road 122, going toward County Road 47 and County Road 68 there. That'll be south of Dutton and close to Duncan Crossroads area. So Station 58, seeing some potential of some damaging winds there south of Dutton, going toward County Road 47, 68, and 395. That'll be just to the north of Duncan Crossroads. JCEMA, are you in with us? Just sent a message. I don't believe he's on the air with us just yet. Maybe he'll get with us here in just a minute. Station 58, standing by. So again, that potential damaging winds looks like it's going to be south of Dutton. Now there is a severe thunderstorm warning on this. It looks like that's going towards Section and potentially even Langston. It's really spreading on out there. Alright, so I'm going to look at the stuff in detail. I'll let y'all look at this image here where we're actually tracking at. Yes, Section and Dutton area is where this is at, right on top of Dutton right now. This thing doesn't want to cooperate today, it doesn't look like. So some potential damaging winds again, looks like near the Dutton area. Still showing to be just south of Dutton, but y'all probably still got some pretty good wind there. Looks like that's going around the County Road 68, 40, County Road 47 area. That's just north of Duncan Crossroads area. Alright, so seeing those winds starting to progress a bit, looks like they're picking up. Maybe a microburst happening right now around County Road 47 and the Duncan Crossroads area. Station 58, all stations. I'm seeing potential what looks like maybe a microburst happening. Looks like around County Road 47, around Duncan Crossroads and County Road, or actually Bellevue, I'm sorry. County Road 47, 68, Duncan Crossroads, Bellevue area. Also County Road 51. I'm seeing what looks to be a bit of a microburst going on there right now. So if you're in this area, I'll circle it out. It's this big area here. I know that ain't the best circle, but it looks like Tammy Little Drive, Bellevue, Duncan Crossroads, West Main Street, County Road 47. You're going to be in that area where the downburst is occurring. And also Powell. If you're in the Powell area, if you're in the Rock City area, definitely stay indoors. Get away from windows and stuff. This thing's going to pack a punch. When it's dropping those winds down, they could drop down 60 to 70 miles per hour. In some cases, they can go higher than that. So yeah, definitely seeing signs of a microburst happening right now with this storm. And I'm going to check those wind speeds out. Give me just a second. But yeah, I do see signs of a downburst going on. I'll keep an eye on that area and see if this picks up any. Right now the wind speeds are not too crazy with it, but that doesn't mean at the ground they're not. That's going to be south of Dutton. It's going to be going kind of towards Section, Powell. It's kind of in between at the moment. Again, pay attention to this. I'm not sure if we have anybody in the Duncan Crossroads area or the Bellevue area. You know, I'm not sure what y'all are seeing at the ground. Doppler radar is not indicating anything crazy wind-wise, but just going by what I'm seeing, and this could be totally wrong on the radar as to what it's doing on the ground. So keep that in mind. So what's hitting the ground is more than likely a lot higher than what the radar is indicating at this moment. I'm trying to listen for anything in Jackson County, but at the moment I'm not picking up anything out of Jackson County at the moment, so I don't know what's going on with that, but I haven't picked nothing up. All this is well north of Sandrock. Like this is up north in Jackson County and in between DeKalb County. Looks like Powell area, y'all are going to get some of those winds. Duncan Crossroads area, this is Jackson County and DeKalb County. Yeah, I'll have to pass any reports to Josh direct. He is not in our channel just yet. It's Station 58. If we get any reports, I'll have to pass them over to Josh directly. He's not in the group, just in the room with us just yet. So Duncan Crossroads, Bellevue, Rock City. These winds are coming right over you right now. College Road area. Could be some damaging wind, potential damaging winds in there. Let me back off and get back to reflectivity really fast. Watch. So some hail also showing up in this as that downburst winds hits. So some hail also around Bellevue right now. Okay, we got something from Jackson County. Maybe that is a fire call, hopefully.
Kitty Road 19, Box 3, 106865, Kitty Road 19, Box 3, for a 55-year-old.
No, that is not going to be related to weather. Okay. Anyway, just caught my curiosity. Thought it might be, but it's not. So definitely seeing some hail show up over Bellevue, Duncan Crossroads area. Let me get that information back up on that warning. Okay, mesoscale discussion. Don't need none of that. Alright, so that's a severe thunderstorm warning northeastern Marshall County, southwestern Jackson County, and west central DeKalb. That's until 2 o'clock. At 12:59 p.m., a severe thunderstorm is located near section or 7 miles east of Scottsboro, moving west at 15 miles an hour. 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts and quarter-sized hail areas impacted will be Scottsboro, Rainsville, Henniger, Sylvania, Fife, Hollywood, Powell section, Pisgah, and Dutton area. Again, if you're in Powell and DeKalb County, you've got some high winds coming. That's also going to be over the Bellevue, Rock City, Duncan Crossroads area there in Jackson County. Alright, you're in Powell. You should be getting some winds here shortly and some heavy rain. Hailing in Dutton and high winds. How high of the winds would you estimate them to be? Station 58 and all stations, we got some reports of some hail and some high winds in the Dutton area. You got some wind and rain coming in Sylvania, but the main severe part of the storm is just west of you. Okay, give me a second. So we got some hail showing up now on the radar. It's going to be around County Road 68, and kind of north of Bellevue. A little bit of hail showing up there and some wind. Now again, this storm's capable of producing 60-mile-an-hour winds. Doesn't mean it doesn't. I mean, usually it means it is producing 60-mile-an-hour winds, but capable of, that's where the catch is at, meaning it could produce 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts. This is a weird looking storm, I know that. I don't think I've seen one look that weird in a while. It's kind of weird looking. And again, so far no damage reports or anything out of this, so that's good news. This storm stays north of Rainsville at the moment, but it's close. It's worth watching. It's close. It's headed kind of toward Langston, but it may be weakening out a bit, which when they start weakening, that's when we have to watch for the microburst potential when they start weakening a bit. It looks like it did produce a bit of a downburst, but I'm not hearing any, wind damage reports, which is good. Not really hearing much of nothing on it, so that is good. And it doesn't look like it's producing much wind at the moment. just some gusty winds rather than damaging winds. According to radar, it's like 20, 30 miles per hour at the moment. It looks like there's some high winds and anywhere around, looks like, correct radar back up here. We'll have a look. So it looks like we got some high winds. I mean, honestly, anywhere from Dutton to Section to Powell. I mean, just a big area there. Anywhere in that area, even west of Moore's Mill, kind of toward Hodge, there could be some high winds anywhere in that area there. So we could have high winds anywhere in this area right here. That's what I'm watching. So right there is where your high winds would be at. Maybe just west of Sylvania, it looks like. It may be going a little bit west of Sylvania, but generally that's where the highest winds will be at. Okay. Looks like Powell, y'all are getting some pretty high winds there if you're in the Powell area. Yeah, storms are moving in an odd direction today. They usually move from the west to east, but they're moving from east to west today. Some hail in section. Is it large enough to really give a size? Pea size, quarter, dime? Really small. Station 20 is Station 58. Y'all got anything, any hail over in section? Alright. Just got a report of maybe pea-size hail. Okay. Hold on. Alright, so storm's pretty unorganized at this point, but it could still be producing some gusty winds. Good news is, reports, I haven't really... Okay. Alright, my report spotter that's usually in section is actually in Tennessee right now, but he says via his cameras, the rain and wind is coming down heavy where he's at, where he lives at, so I just want to throw that out there. And I got a view from one of our spotters just now. I'm looking at these through the photos right now. Yeah. Give me just a second. I'm gonna check something out. It's a little bit of a lowering in the cloud base there. I was looking at that in one of the photos that I just received, but I can't see any signs of rotation on radar. Not enough to really be worried about, just to be honest. So I was taking a look at that image just there that I was just sent. Yeah, I figure this warning will probably be ending pretty shortly. It looks like it's trying to back build a bit towards Sylvania. I'm noticing a little bit of hail there now showing up in that little area of the storm there, so we'll keep an eye on that. Alright, yeah, alright, so that's weakened out a little bit. Got some rain now, some heavy stuff around Sylvania. A little bit of hail, some heavy rain around Bellevue, Duncan Crossroads. I got to get out of here pretty shortly. I'm going to try to keep covering this as long as I can, but I do got to get out of here in just a little bit. I don't have a lot of time to work with, but I'm going to try to stay live as long as I can until this is out of here. But yeah, he said he could see hail falling on his cameras, but he can't estimate what size they are because, of course, looking at it on a camera, it's kind of hard to tell what size it is. So I'm going to say it's probably dime size. I'll say if he can see it on the camera, probably closer to dime size. There's a possibility of larger. It does say there's a possibility of quarter size hail with this storm, so it could be quarter size hail that you see it on the camera. Usually hail is kind of hard to see on a little camera unless it's pretty good size hail. See if I could take a look back toward this storm. Give me just a second. We'll try to bring our Skycam up if it'll come up. And of course, everything has resized. I don't know why on earth this thing is doing like this, but it is. Everything's resized itself. So I'll fix that once I get off the stream. I'm really not seeing much, just some clouds, and of course, that's about all I'm seeing on the camera at the moment. Just a second, I think my network is actually frozen, which is not surprised. Give me a second, everybody. My tower cam network's froze. Let me see if I can switch that image out. Okay, so let's looking back at that storm live right now on the tower cam. You can really see those clouds. It's got a big cloud base on it. But that's about all I can see from our camera here. Look at my anemometer camera, which this is not going to help us any. It's facing west. I didn't think about that, but yeah, this one's facing west, so it's not going to help. Let's get back to radar here, and I'll fix the sizing. It resizes itself every time there's an update. It's getting on my nerves because nothing fits the screen properly. As you can tell, everything's kind of off. Okay, Autumn sent a picture of the hail in section. Yeah, he says it's about quarter size. Station 58, I got a spotter report of close to quarter size hail in a storm. I'm waiting in this storm. I'm waiting on a location. Give me just a second. Yeah, hail core is starting to pick up just a little bit without noticing that. Okay, he sent these to Josh direct. Goodness gracious. Alright, so location, he said that's going to be right off Highway 35 around a mile from Northeast College. Estimated quarter size hail. So radar is indicating hail around the Bellevue area and County Road 19. Station 58, that report's going to be right off of Highway 35 around a mile from Northeast College. Estimated quarter size hail. Alright, so I just got that report through to EMA Direct. So yeah, getting some reports of some pretty good size hail out there, around possibly quarter size hail. Radar indicated around Bellevue area. That's anywhere between, I'm gonna say, dime and quarter size hail possibly there in those areas. There's also, it's kind of sporadic, you know, it's kind of spread out. Looks like County Road 19 could be some, you know, anywhere between dime to quarter size hail, maybe smaller, maybe, you know, a little larger around Bellevue. Looking like a little bit of hail there, maybe up to quarter size possible with that. What size hail have you got falling in section? I know it's showing there's no hail core there in section, but the radar can be wrong. What size hail have you got, and what location? Oh, you said section. If anybody's got any photos, feel free to send them along. It's going to take me a little while to get to them, though. I'm just saying. We're kind of short-staffed today. So far, I've got you and I've got Wesley, and I think I've got 90. That's it. I don't think we have JCEMA. I know I've got him on direct over here, though. But yeah, remember, if you report hail to me, let me know what size it is, because like if you're saying marble size hail, I don't know what size that is. Be as descriptive as you possibly can. It helps me get this information out to everybody, to the ones that's actually going to be sending this little weather service. So, you know, give me an idea what size it is. As our meteorologist that trained us says, we don't know what size your marbles are. That always got everybody cracked up pretty good. Alright, so I do see a little bit of hail starting to show up towards section, but it's not showing up to be very large at the moment. That doesn't mean anything, but... He left his iPad away. We wasn't supposed to have to do this today. It's all good. Alright, that information on that storm was sent into the Weather Service office just a few seconds ago, so we should have an update here as we could confirm quarter-size hail. That warning will remain. Now, seeing some hail starting to show up now in between Sylvania and Powell, west of Sylvania going toward Powell, so y'all could be getting ready to see some hail there. Let's see if the Weather Service has updated the information on that, which they should have. And they've got 1 inch in diameter quarter-size hail showing up, which they have had. So let's see what we've got. Just a new update at 1:33, severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect till 2 o'clock for northeastern Marshall, southwestern Jackson, and central DeKalb counties. At 1:32, a severe thunderstorm was located over a section or 7 miles northeast of Scottsboro, moving west at 10 miles per hour. Hazard 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts. Emergency manager reported quarter-size hail north of Rainsville. There you go. All right, give me just a second. This is KO4FUN. To all amateur radio operators, an update on that severe thunderstorm warning that's in effect for our area there, west central DeKalb County. At 1:32 p.m., a severe thunderstorm was located over section or 7 miles southeast of Scottsboro, moving west at 10 miles per hour. The hazard will be 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. Source, emergency management reported quarter-size hail north of Rainsville. This is KO4FUN. So there's that report. I was waiting on that. So that warning is going to go ahead and continue. That's tracking off to the west. Looks like there could be some quarter-size hail. Let me zoom in a little bit. County Road 19. Storm continuing on off to the west. Very slowly, like it's really not even moving. Also some hail showing up west of Sylvania. That's going to be County Road 571. I have got to get some lunch or I'm about to pass out. So I hope this thing don't last much longer. I've got to get some lunch. Okay, give me just a second. I didn't even mean to click that. I'm shaking so bad. I didn't even mean to click it. This Station 58 VIA spotter report just sent in to EMA. There was a report of quarter-size hail north of Rainsville. All right, so it looks like this thing is finally weakening a bit, but there's still showing up to be some embedded hail in it. It's probably just your internet connection, honestly, Beth. Well, maybe it's not. Maybe it's freezing. Anybody else noticing it freezing? Just curious. It's showing to be animated on my end.